Nick, Habibi, you need to sell me a Mercedes and a mansion in Miami, but halal deal, Habibi, no interest, no usury.
You brother, you want me to come to Miami? I have a Bitcoin conference. This is how you make 5x. EBITDA. I have a new spot. I bought 2 condos at the line. 21,000 documentary alleged 21,000 workers have died working on it. Violates human rights, Saudi Arabia. What? It's like the most Saudi Arabian thing in the world.
Yeah,
this thing.
no,
Like,
it's
really
using
is.
slaves.
Like, what? After college, I was on I had really bad beer goggles. I hooked up with the girl in the bathtub.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, this girl gave me, this girl turned me off, bro. I don't want to seem weird, but.
All right, now look up Tub Girl.
Yeah. Yo, this is this girl Melissa I hooked up with at a bar one night. I called her Guts.
I was all up in them guts.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, any advice on dealing with old people who want too much control? Trying to close a mortgage for an old guy who's in bankruptcy and keeps busting my balls about fees and rates from a private lender and my commission.
Yeah, you have no options. You don't pay your fucking bills. Why were you there? When did all of a sudden you start giving a shit about how your money goes when you're bankrupt? You ever talk to a homeless guy that won't, like a proud homeless guy?
I try not to, but
no, but every
yeah.
yeah. I ain't going in there. I eat shrimp. Like you just pissed in your mouth over there.
Yeah.
I've seen this before. It's like when people get denied loans for cars, and then they get approved finally when grandma cosigns. They start getting mouthy, and it's like,
Nice.
yeah, I will. And then they start negotiating after. I'm like, whoa, listen. The bank was literally telling me. I think the reply was throw them out on the street through the glass door using their head.
Reload.
And then all of a sudden they get really mouthy. Why weren't you this adamant about paying the bills as you were after the fact? And now you're so concerned about commissions. What happened here, and here, and here, and here? I would literally bring up the line items of their embarrassment, and I would embarrass them line by line. Bring up their credit report. I would just be like, what happened here at Chevrolet with the car? They called. Yeah, they want to know where the second key is. Yeah, the car was returned, so there's actually going to be an additional fee. I don't know. I would just torture them where I could. I can't stand when people do that. But yeah, the boomers are the worst people to do anything with. They're like baseball reapers. You have really bad credit. This credit score is considered very bad. A high credit score is 700 or
Write
above.
the name on a piece of paper and show it to them.
Talk really slowly.
See how this number starts with a 3?
That is low. That is a low credit score, according to the bank. Your credit score is low. You are low. Is that what you wanted to talk about? Did you want to talk about how low your credit score was? Put them on hold. Be like, oh, I'm just going to put you on hold real quick, and then just keep putting them on hold, and then torturing their life over and over again, 45 minutes at a time. Beverly Hills 90210, yeah. Steve Sanders with his blonde curly hair, yeah. Frat guy. His mom was a superstar.
I hate the hills.
Great
like
answer.
everyone's just so lame over there.
56 days in the flats, the Beverly Hills flats, right near the sign. My father was a producer for Fox for 20 years. I painted it Tiffany blue. I like this pseudo country kitchen inside of Beverly Hills Tudor. I like certain parts of it. I'm actually doing this marble checkerboard tile in my house. I'm doing the marble Illuminati floor. Not that bad. Thank you, Castelli Marble. Shout out if you guys need anything. Oxidized mirror, backsplash, the green velvet couches. This is a Jock Bros house. It's really just a bunch of cheap shit inside a really nice house, and it's really poorly executed.
Where I imagine Jay Cutler lives.
Yeah, that's a very good one. I would say this is a Jay Cutler house. Like, this is the piece. Is that a Picasso litho? You have a pencil sign Picasso lithograph. Big deal. You have an $18 million house. And sorry guys, a Le Creuset Dutch oven isn't brag worthy in an $18 million house. We don't have an open working kitchen style thing going on in a house like this. You have servants' quarters. This living room, you've got an aged Ushak, which you can buy from me. This asshole paid 13, 15, 16, 30,000 for that. I mean, I hope it's staged, but I don't think it is. It's just really underwhelming, and it's kind of like it doesn't know what it wants to be. It's got like a bunch of semi-stylish in no one direction. It's sort of like a Hilton Hotels of a $17 million house.
It's definitively swagless.
Yes. Oh, you've got Shaq's shoe.
A shoe.
You've got a cell from Family Guy autographed. Big deal. Like, fucking loser. Nice shit, bro. You have an
I hope it's the
18
chicken fight.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. It's a shame the outside of the house is nice. You know, $2 million price drop. You paid $12 million for it in 2017, right? Oh, you paid $10 million for it in 2019. Yeah, and then it was listed for $35,000 a month rent. So you can rent it for $35,000, or you can buy it for $115,000 a month. Which one would you rather do, guys? You tell me. That's what I'm talking about. You can rent it for a third of the price. You're not going anywhere. Where do you go from here? How do I make money on that? And no, I'm not. No one's available to save. They have better investment tools than saving $17 million and paying off whatever the hell you think this is worth.
Danny H, where should I buy good pots and pans for cooking?
TJ Maxx all clads when they're on sale.
Boom.
Yeah.
Thought you were gonna stump them, huh?
No. Yeah. Right. The all clads when they're on sale at Home Goods are sometimes they write the prices in marker. It's really weird. Keep your eyes. It's a fun thing to hunt for. But whatchamacallit too? Savers and whatchamacallit for the Lake Reset shit. And yeah, cast iron.
Can you terrorize Schultz as the Gilf? Seduce him by promising to buy him a skateboard instead of a guitar.
Okay, Alex, time to eat me.
Okay, Nick.
You're a tall boy. I'll buy you a Baker skateboard.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Baker,
you like independent trucks?
Nope. This is a pricey rig here. We'll
Yeah,
probably
it's
go,
pretty pricey. I've got my Edward, my husband's war veteran pension.
Good.
He's gonna spend it, and you're gonna eat my. Yeah, you're gonna chew on it. I like Tony Hawk Pro Skater too. I always like to play using Rodney Mullen. Rodney Mullen's an amazing skater.
He's okay.
He's kind of weird. I'll be honest with you. I watched an interview.
Yeah,
I was a little put back at how weird he was. I was like, bro, you have the personality of an electronic musician, but you're a skateboarder. What the f is the deal with that? Do you know how to nollie keel flip?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
That's hard. If you could do that, I'd probably rim you. You can dark slide right into my. Oh, they always. Edward used to suck my when he'd leave go away on live. They used to. Chris Tucker used to titty fuck me. He'd rub his little ass.
Hell no, I ain't cracking no old ass bitch. I'm cracking young 20-something. You know what I'm saying? 19 Chinese. Pull it out. It's flat, but it's still gonna get cracked.
I pegged Chris Tucker.
Oh, you spreading lies, throwing dirt on my name.
Etsy mailbox with the oversized letters. I actually have that one. They've got the Target in patio furniture, but the rest of the furniture is completely Target. It's the most wow, look at that. Look at that. My name's Rachel. I bought this. I bought my home in 2016 after I watched New Girl, and I bought everything from IKEA. I like seafoam green. These are like super atomic colors. This is an old dress form that I got at a flea market. I like eating some grapes for lunch. And what's my body count? It's none of your fucking business. I have a tough time meeting people in the Alexandria dating market. I like
I don't have to deal with insecure losers like you.
I don't know. Just I'm trying
to matter. Afraid you won't measure up.
You don't have interest rate that's 0%. You're not offering 0% financing. By the renowned architect Charles Goodman and the respected builder Robert Davenport, and Chris Boring is the Italian custom oak white cabinetry. Give me a custom oak.
Floors by Timothy House.
Timothy Floor. Yeah, guys, give me a break. Custom oak. You sleep in a bed like this? Are you a clown? What are you, 7 years old? Looks like my fucking daughter's pajamas, you freak. Like you're a grown woman.
Fun and flirty.
It's flirty. I just wish I had someone to lay next to me at night.
I don't need someone. At this point in my, it's if I want someone, and if we mesh together well.
I'm completely independent. It's just fine, Alex. Super fun fish pulls, starfish. Fred Dust actually said he wanted to see my chocolate starfish. It's just a cold sore. This is just a cold sore. I got them every time every pollen.
It's a delicate balance. Like, you don't want to go too far in, you'll hit my colostomy bag. I like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3
That's the good
too.
stuff. It's nice and mushy in there.
Oh, it's warm in there.
Just give me the bag.
One time I saw a tapeworm in my colostomy bag when I was watching Day One song videos. I was
Almost round 3.
It was so cool. I was watching.
Fully flared.
Yeah, it was so good. I could do a Christ air onto my bed. if you were coming over, I'll Christ air onto my bed. Oh, you pull my hair. I like watching skate videos. Rough sex, Sarah. Pull my hair right out. And clumps of it. Snatched my wig. Oh, mid school BMX was so chill. Oh, hell yeah. Fat bald men bicycles. Oh, yeah. Hell, tail whip down a 6 set. You could get an FBM BMX bike and you can come over here and you can lick my feet like a little pervert. You could suck my feet. You can get mid school. Oh, Steve Crandall. He's so cool. Oh, you get a raw 22-inch top tube with a Spanish bottom bracket. Oh, that's so cool. I love course sports, Alex.
I got a tadpole in my pants.
Do you know that I went to the X Games and I met Matthew Hoffman?
No way.
I did. I met him at X Games 2. He did a 900. I met Matthew Hoffman, Ryan. I was there the day Dave Mirra pulled the double backflip at the X Games 2. And he won X Games gold. And he won X Games gold for vert as well. And I was also at the vert competition. And now, Ryan, I'm giving Alex an opportunity to eat my pussy if he would like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Seems pretty fair to me.
All right. It's pretty cool.
Whoa. This is pretty sick. Thanks a lot for the X Games gold, Mrs. Gravely. The revenue of the farm is completely dependent on a lot of factors. You have maintenance, fertilizer, cutting the grass, equipment maintenance, retail outlets. I mean, it's like, hey, you want to come over to my house and help me move? So 10 acres of opportunity, come on. This is 2 double wides. These are 35 to 40,000 in most parts of the country. This costs $45. This is a piece of corrugated steel. This is a bunch of found on Facebook Marketplace and a bunch of 1x4 pine. This is a piece of plywood. Tile floor is poorly laid. So found material fireplace inside this double wide that was repaired by a little redneck engineering, but $795,000 seems extremely rich. World famous organic. Okay, you'd have to. Let's see the books. You know what I mean? Like, don't promise me things. This paragraph is telling me I'm getting sold something. Look at that! Wow, all the hard work has been done. If it's so fucking profitable, why are you leaving? You want to retire? To where? You've been living it up so hard in the double wide. Yeah, where's next? It's been on the market for 50 days and no one's buying. I'd bet they bought it for $235,000 and they love this place. They had it for $1.25 million. Yeah, this place would have to make it would literally have to generate like $25,000 a month or like $15,000 a month to justify the price being this high. I mean, I guarantee you can buy 10 acres in Truth or Consequences for like your neighbor. I mean, you can buy a parcel of land next door for 22 grand, 10 grand, 159. This guy's on 750. It's not going anywhere. And if you want to guess, you can hold me to it. I'll make you a bet. I'll buy you lunch. I'll buy you a steak dinner. I'll buy you a bison heart dinner. I will bet you that this thing auctions off for under $500,000. I would say closer to 410 grand, if that, if you have a buyer there. But no, I'm not that excited about it. I don't think it'll sell. Pecan Lust.
You had me at pecan.
Yeah,
we got some.
I'm more of an exotic nuts guy, like peanuts,
walnuts,
lobster,
Hairy
peanuts.
nuts. Yo, Nick, just lied my way into Kia and I start tomorrow. What should I expect as far as training and what should I focus on in my first month other than taking all of the ups? Can't thank you enough for all the advice so far. Love you.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Congratulations on the new gig. Kia, man. I mean, look, you're going to get credit criminals. You're going to get the broke. These are people who started at Mercedes and ended up at Kia. That's what you get. You get it at Ford. You get it at all the economy brands, specifically Kia. No one's skipping into the Kia dealership being like, Saturday morning, I think I'm going to go check out the K5 Kazashi. Not one.
Yeah,
not
checked their
one
bank
of them.
account.
They're like, what do you mean? Did Mercedes call you back, honey? No. You have like 9,000 inquiries on your credit. If you try everywhere else to buy a car except there, be ready for that. These are people who are inside leases that are not making money. They're stiff. So you're going to be dealing with stiffs. Which is okay, but just understand how to word track with stiffs. Be like, hey, you know what you did? You can be very good at letting people down on their credit. They know what they did. It was a good thing that a boss told me. He goes, go tell them they know what they did. And it was weird to see people go,
Yeah.
I know. It was weird. Like when I was like 20 or 18, when I first did that, I was like, oh, I checked your credit. It's a 440. I guess you know what you did. And they're like,
I shouldn't be buying this.
I shouldn't. Yeah,
I'm going to leave.
You're trying to buy a $30,000 car. Like it can be a $30,000 anything. It doesn't matter. And honestly, probably as far as sales, like true sales, when they're not a dirtbag and they just want to buy a cheap car, be really good at differentiating yourself from the slime balls that you're going to be working on the side of. Kia Stingers are not sweet cars. They are. I'm glad they exist inside the brand. They are not cool. Genesis are not cool. Genesis is a copycat Korean, borrow parts. They borrow the best body panels. They suck ass. Owning a multifamily home is going to be the most undesirable investment vehicle by way of real estate. It's going to have the biggest turn out of all the shit. First warm body, no background checks allowed, stuff like that is coming your way. No problem. That's like going. You have to go on a date to everybody who asks you. No problem. Yeah, you're going to go with the one-tooth rapist with a ski mask on with a hook for a hand, and he's got guns taped to his arms, and he's so horny, and he's got coffee breath, and he's eaten 52 Blue Chews and had 4 espressos, and he's got a fire hydrant, a 7-inch, 5-inch at the base, 1-inch at the tip, and he's gonna crawl on top. Yeah, he opens his mouth and spiders come out of it. But you literally have to date him and fuck him.
Side note, what a strange thing to call a person a warm body.
Yeah.
Get a warm body in here.
Yeah.
How about just a person?
Yeah.
Why isn't it just first person?
Yeah. How about a decently paying in person who's not gonna fuck my biggest investment up? My buddy is a stubborn, hard-nosed,
warm body
fighter, and he is literally giving up. He wants to join forces and do something with me. And for him to say that is like, wow, it must be really that bad for you to be this bad. I really just think that owning real estate multis is a loss. You're going to have to give it to a property management company. You're not going to, what I think the way around that is you don't advertise your listing for rent. You're just going to skip it. So it's going to be word of mouth. There's never going to be any vacancies. And obviously the cost of rent will continue to, it's just going to be, there's not enough houses in most areas where that's a problem. That's just the truth. Between students, student housing, eating up all the good stuff. And how does that come into play? I'll give you an example. I think it was Brown University's room and board costs just eclipsed like $30,000 a year. So something like so ridiculous where anybody in their right mind, if you have enough money to pay for your kid to go to Brown University or any Ivy League school or any of these expensive universities that matter, you would much rather buy them a condo and let them live in it with their friends. It is easier and more cost effective to let them do that. So that sort of plays into the available housing market in most cities that is a real problem, Providence specifically.